Hi friends, today in this lesson we are going to find out electric field intensity due to two infinitely charged plane sheet. So in the picture now you can see here there are two plane sheet. These two plane sheets are charged. Just imagine everywhere it is charged positively, uniformly charged. Positive charges, here also positive charges. So this is a plate number 1 and here this is the plate number 2. Both the plane sheets are charged positively. So I can see here this is the surface charge density sigma 1 and here the second plate surface charge density sigma 2. Why we use a surface charge density? Because the charges are distributed uniformly in a plane surface. So sigma 1 and sigma 2. We are going to find the electric field at three different points. First point, say it as here, this is the first point, first area. Take one point here, the point P, and in between these two plane sheets you take another point Q, and you take one more point here, that is the right side of the second plate, that you take it as EQR R. So this is the first case, left side of the first one, in between second, and after the second one, right side, take it as third one. We are going to find out the electric field intensity at the point P, at the point Q, and at the point R. At the point R. Let's find out the electric field intensity. Okay. Now see this one. At the point P, what is the electric field due to the first charged plate? Say it as E1. What is the direction of E1? This is a positively charged. So the direction of E1 is here towards the left side. I can write here this as the E1, electric field E1. So due to first plate. Now just imagine what is the electric field at the point P due to the second plate, second charged plate. That is also in this same direction. So I can write here this is the direction of E2. Both are in the same direction but the magnitude may not be same. Now take the second point, that is in between two charged plane sheet. Here due to first one, that is due to sigma 1, electric field will be acting towards the right side because this is the positively charged plate, so it will be outward. Now due to second charged plate, that is also positive charge, that will be acting toward in opposite direction, say it as E2. So E1 and E2 may not be same because we are using the surface charge densities are different. Now move to the third portion. Here at the point R, what is the electric field due to sigma 2 or second plate? It will be acting in the right side direction, so that is E2. What is electric field due to first charged plate at the same point R? That will be acting in the same direction towards the right side, that is an E1. Now we got the direction of electric field. Alright. Now we are going to find the electric field, first case, at the first portion. So let's write here the first portion, and this is the second portion, and this is the third portion. At the first portion, that is left side of the first plate, what is the total electric field? I can write here total electric field E is equal to E1 plus E2. But here E1 and E2 are showing left hand side. So by using sign convention, I can use it as towards left side can be taken as minus, towards the right side can be taken as plus. So minus E1 minus E2. So we got now the first side equation. But in the second point, that is in between the two plane sheets, what is the total electric field? E is equal to E1 in the right direction, E2 in the opposite direction. So I can write here this as at the second point, E is equal to E1 minus E2, E1 minus E2, E1 to the right side, E2 to the left side. So can be like this. Now at the third point, that is the right side of the second plate, what is the total electric field? I can write here E is equal to, both are showing in the right side, so I can write here E1 plus E2. Now substitute the equation for E1 and E2. E1, that is due to electric field due to first plane sheet. What is the plane sheet formula? Sigma 1, sigma divided by 2 epsilon 0. That is the last topic we have learned here. Here we can use sigma 1 for the first charged plate, minus E2 is equal to what? Sigma 2 divided by 2 epsilon 0. The same way in the second point, that is in between two plane sheets, we can write here E is equal to E1 sigma 1 divided by 2 epsilon 0 minus sigma 2 divided by 2 epsilon 0. Now to the right side, I can write here both are positive. So E is equal to E1. What is E1? Sigma 1 divided by 2 epsilon 0 plus sigma 2 divided by 2 epsilon 0. This is the electric field in between and left side of the first plate and right side of the second plate. Now you just imagine sigma 1 is equal to plus sigma and sigma 2 is equal to minus sigma. That means both the plates are charged uniformly and the same magnitude. So, and one more thing is that direction is different. Sigma 1 is plus sigma and sigma 2 is minus sigma. That means first sheet is charged with the positively and second sheet is charged with negatively. So what is the electric field at the first point, at the first case? This left hand side. You can write here E is equal to sigma 1 is now positive. So minus sigma 1 divided by 2 epsilon 0 minus sigma 2 is minus. So minus minus plus. And it's not sigma 1, it is sigma only. Sigma divided by 2 epsilon 0. So what is electric field at the left side of the first plate is equal to 0. In the second point, I can write here E is equal to sigma 1 is plus sigma. So sigma divided by 2 epsilon 0 minus sigma 2 is minus sigma. So it becomes about plus sigma divided by 2 epsilon 0. So this is not equal to 0. In the third point, you can see here E is equal to sigma 1 is positive. Sigma divided by 2 epsilon 0. Sigma 2 is minus. So minus sigma divided by 2 epsilon 0. So what is electric field at the right side of the plate? E is equal to 0. Now see at the midpoint in between two plane sheet, E is equal to, both are, you can see here, if you take sigma divided by 2 epsilon 0 as a common, you can get the 1 plus 1. So 2 here cancel. So what is electric field in between these two charged plane sheet? That is sigma divided by epsilon 0. Sigma divided by epsilon 0. This is the equation for electric field intensity due to two infinitely charged plane sheet, and this result we will employ in parallel plate capacitor. In the next chapter we will learn that one, parallel plate capacitor. Hope you understand this one. Thank you.